Say good morning. You can tell me a big story. See, I've been telling big stories this morning. Yeah? Tell me. Tell me. Oh, really? Oh, what? Really? You got my hair in your fist. Look what fits me. My outfit from Greece. Yeah, Mommy just had to wash him. It just looked so big on him when we put it up to him. But after I washed him and tried them on, they fit. His jammies fit too. I just didn't vlog it because the night I put him in it, he spit up all over them right away. So maybe we'll try to wear them again tonight now that we cleaned all the spit up off of them. So yeah, once they got a wash and their like initial pre-shrunk stuff, they fit them good. Say woof woof. You wearing an outfit for Miss Veronica? Yeah. That's exciting. And it'll match your bibs so we don't ruin it. So I have puppy bibs. Check that out. So he just breastfed for a while. I'm surprised he wanted a bottle actually. But we are gonna go to IKEA in a little bit. We were gonna go with Crystal and Liam, but IKEA is a little bit farther for her of a drive. We have an IKEA here in Houston. We only have one. And because it's so rainy, she really doesn't like driving Liam in the rain, which is understandable. So, but I'm still probably gonna go because I really need to go. But we decided to nap during the worst of the rain, and so now we're awake and eating, and I'm gonna see what kind of mood he's in, because he's had some moods recently. He's usually a happy baby, but he's had a couple day of moods. We'll just call it that. But that's okay, because he can't always be happy. And it's been his GERD that's been bad those days. So I realized he's wearing a puppy bib, a puppy outfit, and a puppy swaddle blanket. I thought it was funny. So I'm tired. Goodness gracious, this weather. I think it's going to rain all week long. So, in other news, sorry this lighting's terrible. It's probably making my phone really grainy in the video, but I had to call my doctor this morning because I have been working out and, starting to clean again when they said I could. But then I also added in working out because they said I could. I'm like, tomorrow is 3 months, like, since my surgery. So I was like, this is great. Started working out again. Yesterday I worked out and then I vacuumed the whole house before bed. And when I went to go shower, like where my incision is, was wet. And the hole that skin had finally grown over it, the last part of my incision that was opened again. This time I think it's infected too. Because it was just like, oh, it's terrible. It smelled awful. I was like gagging. I don't understand. Like, I keep it clean and dry, and it's just like the never-ending story with my incision. And they said I could work out. I got released to work out, and I feel like maybe that's what did it. I don't know. So I called my doctor, and she's in an emergency C-section this morning. Her nurse said it would be this afternoon before they call me back. They're like, well, we can try to get you in today when she gets back to the office. I was like, no. I was like, oh, I can't get there today. Just because, like, I don't want to be there all day with Jackson. So she's going to try to see me tomorrow. But I'm still waiting for her to call me back because she says she's probably just going to call in antibiotics as a precaution. Since this time I was like, no, it is like red and around it and it does not smell right. Just TMI, so disgusting. But that's life. It is what it is. It's one of the risks of having a C-section. So a lot of my friends that had C-sections, with the exception of Crystal, hers didn't open, but I noticed this, a lot of my breastfeeding friends had problems healing after their C-section. But I can understand that, I guess, because like I want to get a tattoo, but they said no, because not because it would transfer to my milk, but because you have a really high risk of infection when you breastfeed. For some reason, your body can get infections easily. So maybe that's why. But I'm just like, are you kidding me? Like, and I know I'm overweight, but even like my skinny friend Susan said hers, she had 2 spots that took forever to heal, and they were doing the same thing. So I don't know. Anyway, so you're just gonna throw the bottle? Are you trying to poop? He's trying to poop. He's trying to poop. So, woo, this lighting is not flattering. We were doing the 3-month photos without the dogs, because I won't do the dog ones with Daddy, without Daddy here. Not because the dogs would hurt him, but we're very careful because Ralph thinks he's small, and he just like wants to constantly like rub on Jackson and be in his face and lick him to death. So we always do that stuff with both of us here. And I probably will not get, I just feel like Ralph is going to be a long time before Ralph doesn't want to like smother him in kisses. And so I don't know if we'll ever get to the point where I'll be able to show you guys how we do those pictures. But I've showed you before with the cookies, and that's how we get the dogs to sit. And I've trained them since they were rescued to sit and do pictures. So it's one of their things I trained them to do, and they get lots of cookies for it. But I was doing the ones that have like him here, and then his like the things he's done this month or learned this month. I just shoot them in his crib, and then I Photoshop the extra blue in. I probably should have rethought how I did that or done it differently, because eventually he's going to be too long to lay in the crib that way. So I might have to start laying him that way and then Photoshop more sheet that way. I don't know. But for now, this is what we're doing. His room is a mess. I got to leave the lights in here because his room is naturally pretty, I mean, if you're sitting here, it's dark, but it's not dark, but for filming or taking pictures, it's not great. It's not the best lighting. So I always bring my studio lights in, and you aim them up at the ceiling to get a more natural sunlight effect during filming and pictures. So that's what we are doing. So now I've got those done. He started shitting during his picture session, and I got some pretty funny pictures. I'll share that with you guys. Anyway, so I was going to go to IKEA, and I'm waiting for my doctor to call and be like, okay, go get a prescription or whatever. And they haven't done it yet. I think I moved his bed when I was trying to take pictures on accident. Anyways, they haven't done it yet. So I'm like, I don't want to leave, and they call and say your medicine's ready. Like, I was planning on going and picking it up, So like on our way to IKEA, and it's getting later and later. So I might just take Justin to IKEA tomorrow night so he can help decide what he thinks is best in the playroom too. I don't know. But yeah, I don't know, Jackson. You're such a happy guy. I love this baby so much. I do. Let's go give your puppy some cookies. Yeah. I like giving them little cookies during the day. Whenever I come in here, and I don't let them in here because I don't want them like on the mat and the fur, and I don't want them like licking him to death. This is the only room that I don't let them in right now. And once we finish the playroom, I'm going to change it probably over to the playroom they can't go into. Just so his stuff's not covered in fur constantly, because everything else in the house is, to be honest. And then I'm going to let them come in here when he sleeps and stuff, because they like sleeping when he naps. They like napping under his bassinet, like they're protecting him and stuff. So eventually they'll be able to come in here when this is no longer his play area. But for now, when I come in here and I don't let them in here, I feel bad. So afterwards, me and Jackson go get them cookies, and Jackson gives them cookies for being good puppies. Yes. Did you spit up? You didn't know how to feel about that, do you? You get so red so easily. Mommy's very sad you spit up on your puppy outfit. I should have put the bib back on, but I forgot. We love the woof woof outfit. We do. That's okay. That's okay. Just turned his music off. I'm pumping. I'm actually going to return this pump because I don't think it's that great. Like, doesn't help that much, and it's like $170 to rent for 3 months at a time. So I'm gonna return it because I heard of this other pump called like Spectra or something. It's hospital grade for it's like two something on Amazon. And some people said that when this Medela Symphony didn't work for them, this one was amazing because it doesn't pump, or I don't remember what it says. Say hi. It doesn't pump or something. It suckles. It doesn't suck. It suckles or something. I don't know. Anyway, so I'm going to try that because why not? Yeah, I'm just going to use my health savings that I used to rent this because, I mean, it's just a little bit more than renting this for another 3 months. Anyways, so cotton candy grapes. Have you guys seen this? They're so freaking good. They taste like cotton candy for real, but like in an earthy way, but not a bad earthy way. Hi. You want your music back on, don't you? I'm gonna turn it back on in a second. I am. If y'all see these and you like the taste of cotton candy, you'll totally like them. But I mean, it's not like just like eating cotton candy off a thing. It has a cotton candy taste to it. But like I said, kind of like a grapey, earthy taste. But earthy can sound really bad sometimes, but not in a bad way. I hope that makes sense. But I wanted to show you this. This is the reason we went into the grocery store the other night, because I saw cotton candy grapes are back and I couldn't order them online. But they're so expensive. This bag was like $7.88 or something. I've eaten some, but it's not a lot for $7.88. It's not. You blowing bubbles. You're spitting a lot of bubbles. You are. Oh, my baby. My baby. So Justin's home. Now we're getting set up for the other pictures. I need to get his chair out. We do it right here. We use the tripod since we have babies and dogs all in one shot, which are very wiggly. So right now he's working on some balloon kicks. This is like his favorite thing right now. Some people have asked me, what the hell are balloon kicks? They are kind of like a developmental tool. So it like works on their gross motor skills, obviously, but it also works on eye tracking and cause and effect. I move my leg, the balloon moves. So it's a lot of developmental things going on with balloon kicks, and it's just fun for them. So yeah, that's what balloon kicks are. And like I said, showed you guys the other day how to actually put it on the baby. Don't really tie it tight and try to use a thicker string. I've also put them on his wrists, and he likes that too. Another thing is, these are the rest of the balloons from his baptism. Huge. But he's been hooking his hand on there and letting it go and then laughing. So we've been letting him do that with that too. And once again, I will say this again, don't let your baby play with balloons unsupervised. Even though these aren't latex are more dangerous because they pop easily. They can choke on them. Still, you want to supervise. Anyways, I gotta get these pictures done because Justin has HOA meeting. Ralphie's doing dog yoga. Ralphie's doing dog yoga.
This is downward and sideways dog.
The pretzel.
The pretzel dog.
Oh my goodness, Ralphie poo. You're such a ham. It's the only way to eat bones. Even Amber's like, dear God. Berber, is he crazy? Is he crazy, Berber? Look at your bone. Can you get it? Oh, it's just pitiful. Sweet baby. So I'm going to end the vlog. Oh my God, my hair. I feel like I washed it last night and it just feels like straw. I kept telling Justin I'm going back and forth between cutting my hair, not cutting it. I keep going back and forth. If I cut it, it's just going to be like to here. Just try to get some of this like dead ends off. I don't know. I might do it this weekend. I don't know. We'll see. I go back and forth. I don't know. I don't know if I should. I don't know if it's going to help. It's becoming extremely tangled up here, which is absurd because, well, I mean, I guess it's just postpartum hair loss making it like that, but it's like your unhealthy ends are at the bottom, and it's like when it's growing in like this, it's just like, will a haircut even help at this point? So I don't know if I'm going to do it or not, because if my hair wasn't falling out, I actually like the way my hair is right now, but it's falling out. The texture is weird. I just don't know. Anyways, I'm going to go to bed. I don't know if I mentioned this in the vlog or not. I have my OBGYN appointment tomorrow. She didn't call any antibiotics in because she wants to look at it in case it needs like a stronger one or a weaker one, or maybe it doesn't need any, but I really think it's infected. She said if I can't see her tomorrow, then she wants me to go to minor emergency because she's only walking around with an infection for more than a day. So, but I'm going to go see her tomorrow. So I'm just going to be like, I just really miss you. That's why I'm here all the time. I've seen her like every month and a couple of times in a month during my postpartum period. But I'm very lucky she's a good doctor and she stays on top of stuff. Even though she's busy, she's still like, no, come in, I need to see you. So anyways, Justin and I are going to go to IKEA tomorrow because he wants to see, like when he gets off work, he wants to see what kind of shelves and stuff they have, and like try to start planning out what we're going to do in his playroom for storage. That way, because next up, have all the floors. I just need to buy some underlayment stuff for it in the quarter round, but the floors are pretty much that's been done. I've had those. They're sitting in my office acclimating for like 2 months now. But next is going to be paint, and we're trying to decide what to do with paint. I'll go over that in another video, but anyways, and then the next thing I need to know how much is going to cost so I can save for is toy storage, storage for my teaching stuff so I can teach him. I'll probably want to get like a little table in there. I don't know, just a lot of stuff. So anyways, I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right, bye.